almost citrus diet beverage as consumed by the Monarch in one episode, and consumed by us whenever we can get it. And we're smoking electronic cigarettes, which is all the nicotine and none of the pleasure.
And we're celebrating the 35th anniversary, is that all?
Yep, 35 years of cancer. Burning trousers, frightening monkeys that come on the show, and we're smoking and they're flipping out. Billie Jean King, you remember that episode? Well, tonight we have Mr. James Urbaniak from the Adventure Show. Very excited. He plays Dr. Adventure, and he's going to tell you all about the show. Can we have a warm welcome for Mr. James Urbaniak? No. We don't need this mic on. Nobody's using it. We're all mic'd up here.
They gave me one of those Tony Robbins face mics. Can you hear me okay with this Tony Robbins face mic? You have the power.
So we've been hearing a lot about this adventure show that you're doing. We just love to hear about it. Smoke.
Well, the show's called Adventure Brothers, and it's sort of a parody of Johnny Quest. And it was created by you.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you're saying you on
the Adventure
I like it. It's called Adventure Brothers.
It's a muscular role. It's a physical role, I hear.
Well, it's actually a cartoon. It's an animated show. I don't know.
So what you're saying is you go into a cartoon world, maybe through a portal. Every episode, the Dr. Adventure just goes in and he comes out into a beautiful cartoon world. And I like that. That sounds fascinating. Tell us about it.
That's a delightful and very ambitious idea for a show.
Yeah.
The Adventure Brothers is actually an animated cartoon.
Were you in Cool World? Does this take place in Cool World?
Is that the Ralph Bakshi film?
Yeah. With the magic and cartoons.
And I've never seen it.
Is it in the Who Frame process? Like Roger Rabbit, which is in the Who Frame process.
The what frame process?
Who Frame.
I'm not familiar with it.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
That's where they draw over real people and then they...
Yeah, it was invented by the person that invented the Who, yes, from Whoville. Gosh, I like a Fresca. Fresca! The almost citrus Fresca.
Almost soda.
You know, President Ford loves Fresca.
You should have a Fresca.
He said that in an interview with Dick Cavett.
I don't know if you read your contract, you actually have to pour a drink of Fresca.
Oh, yes!
Man, that Fresca has been 35 years screwing over the...
I love pouring Fresca and smoking.
Yeah.
So Dr. Adventure wakes up in the morning and he's whisked away to another cartoon adventure. Tell us about one.
You're misunderstanding the show profoundly. Are you familiar with the old 1960s cartoon Johnny Quest?
Never heard of it. Nope.
Well, anyway, Johnny Quest was about a family. The dad's kind of adventurer, and there's a boy, and they have a bodyguard kind of guy. And so that's sort of the template. Are you familiar with the word template?
Nope.
Is that a secret?
This is a damn good Fresca.
Yeah.
That's all smoking.
So, since you seem to be having a hard time explaining what the show is, do you want to, have you brought a clip?
Yeah, I think we have a clip.
What are you going to show? What are you going to show?
Why don't you talk us in?
I'm not sure what the clip is. I think this might be from the Halloween special.
So you're a real person and you're whisked away into a Halloween adventure.
Yes. I play a man, he's a doctor, he's a GP, and he goes trick-or-treating. And when they open the door to the old Wilson house, he gets up into a portal and becomes animated.
Now you're smoking. Let's see the clip. Let's roll that. Bring the stage lights down. check mayhem. Got anything you need? Shoot.
I am deep Trinity system here, but it's about time we wipe that chocolate milk off your face. You're packing a sad mustache there.
Kill all finding cars and stuff. Rotten eggs. Better use my backyard for over a month and totally smell like dead dog park by now. Rest of you first. And I got a full multi-pack of ass wipe for trees and bushes. For you guys.
Dermot, jeez, Dermot. I brought that to be the only thing you had to prepare for. A bit, right? The truth is right. The crown on the head of Halloween pranks.
Oh, I like where you're going. All right, what's the idea?
A night, you haunted house. Well, Potter, bingo is a sin. No way, count me out. Dad said we should never go over there. Man, let's grow hair on our walls. Now it's time for something else grows on them.
Yeah, go on. Put some kids' pop version of Thriller and watch the Peters. Go,
Team bitch. No, fine. I'm going with you guys.
Sexy on our way. Wish? No, sir. Sexy bitch. Freddy Krueger? No. Sexy Freddy Krueger. Sexy damn Freddy Krueger.
Oh, magical display! The curtain with the netherworld is straight bare. The veil need not be lifted. On this night, we need only to feel fruit. The old weight of this circle hides itself, and it magically true. Welcome to the Brimstone Assembly!
I had mine on your electric fence. Who had laser sentry? I had laser. That is $10 from each of you. Russ, what the hell is this? Colon? Tomato soup?
It's ketchup and bourbon.
The master release, and he must feed. I am the monster. The breathing that would kill.
All right, well, thank you, boys. That was, chilling.
Wow, you guys are fantastic. That was a lot of fun.
As you can see, it's just a traditional cartoon. There's no live action in the film, and I
Well, probably not the doctor.
later, apparently.
Yeah. So which one did you play?
I play Dr. Venture.
And he was the midget.
He's the skinny, the bald guy.
The one that was dressed as David Bowie.
No, that was another character.
The one with the V on his face.
No, that's not him.
With bosoms.
The skinny guy.
That are new
Bald
this year.
And the glasses. I can understand why you were confused because I do a very complex characterization. I have just a completely different voice than my own.
I couldn't hear it inside of it.
I actually have to do an hour of vocal warm-ups just to do that voice.
Fast over that.
Fresca break.
What's all smoking, gentlemen, huh?
You know, the guys from Leonard Skinner, Bob Fresca.
Hang on. Gerald Ford and Leonard Skinner.
This was the same interview they both mentioned.
So you say that we have something to do with this show?
Yes, I believe Jackson created it, and you're the co-writer.
That's one way of putting it.
Deputy creator.
Maybe he made up the name.
Did you create it?
I have nothing to do with this show.
I mean, you've been partners since the get-go. I remember we were in a bar in New York when Jackson first suggested that I record the pilot.
That was South Africa.
Tonight we had Hervey Villages on the show.
Fantastic! Hervé Villages.
It wasn't on this show. This is just a make-believe talk show. You invented to do something creative with the Venture Brothers panel because last year's sucked.
Wow!
That is getting tweeted.
It doesn't exist. It's the 70s where you smoke on TV.
You are blowing my mind, sir.
So what do we do?
Well,
Maybe the audience has questions.
I
you know,
think
we should your questions if you have any. We're going to run to the audience and to answer them. And as a little gift, Doc Cameron put out a little record called Late from his band. We'll be giving them to the first 8 or 9 people that ask questions. Might be all of them because we have a limited amount of time here.
Yeah, this is what? This is like a comedy.
Hey, I didn't ask you a damn thing, sir. I'm just talking to the audience.
Like prank phone calls.
Coming at you with your Fresca breasts, your electronic cigarettes all over me. That's
Skits on the CD. Skits.
Do you have a clip of the CD?
we got a clip of the CD. No, it's just music. How about you play the theme when we answer some questions? A show of hands would be really helpful. Maybe put a little lights on out there. And maybe we can let's all sing our sunglasses off. Yep.
There you go out there. Let's all go.
I like to walk. I'm a big fan of walking. How are you?
We can still hear you. It's great.
How are you, neighbor? What do you got there for a question?
Well, Tom's telling me it's a rocker.
No, that's not a question. That's who you are.
And I'm wondering, as a representative of the living impaired,
You got so much shit. You got to get to that question.
if they'll be present on the show.
There's always
There
that.
will be no Mr. Rogers references or characters. Next question.
Really?
Maybe one? Do we make one? Mike, cut the music. Jackson, did we make any jokes about the,
I don't think so.
Okay, music.
Dr. Richardson is coming out.
Hold on. I'm skinny. Don't worry about it. Pardon me. This woman brought her own chair. Oh, let's get in between you two. Why don't you shuffle it there? Well, that is 26 inch waist, maybe tops. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I was just wondering how you managed to book Conan.
Did we ever book Conan O'Brien?
Never.
1974. Let's all smoke him. Conan O'Brien. He was a young man and he talked about nothing but micronauts.
Still letters. Dr. Allen did this.
Let's have some music. There'll be a lot of tweeting about how Doc Cameron's penis just raked up against your knee. How are you there? And you're from the Mario game.
I wanted to know, out of all the characters that you do voices for, which ones are each of your favorites?
Favorite characters you do voices for? How about our guest first, James Urbaniak?
Well, of course, I love Dr. Venture, but I always used to enjoy playing like the guy in the corner, or the cop, or in the yard sale. I'm like some green goo who talks like all in. I'd like to report an accident. Something like that. I have done most of
Press
those
charges,
jobs.
by the way, James.
What?
I'd like to press charges.
I'd like to press charges. That's how you do fall in. You kind of do an even stress in every line, and then you kind of break at the end.
Jackson, favorite?
Paul Lynn loves Fresca, by the way. John West is a funny man. One of Hollywood's most hard-working character actors.
Not anymore.
It's all right. It's not the 70s anymore.
Monarch, probably, right?
No, I think the voice.
When I'm at home, I talk like Sergeant Hader or Hank all the time. Depending on how excited I am about something.
Oh, you love it from generally, sorry, yourself.
If I'm excited, it's Hank. How about yourself?
I don't like any of it. If I find it to be, it hurts my voice. I guess, Shorely. Oh, yeah. There it is. Oh, hey! Come on, we got a CD. Hey, no CDs.
Want some?
There we go. for you?
Sure. Who would you want to guest star as a voiceover?
Well, we keep asking John Hamm, but he's always busy.
He's very busy.
So I guess you could say I want John Hamm.
I want David Bowie.
I want David Bowie.
Yeah, that was probably harder to get than John Hamm. That's what I'm guessing.
No, David Bowie won't be as good as my Bowie.
Never.
Turn this down this year. A stellar cast. That will never happen. Sir Anthony Hopkins.
Turn us down.
Mr. Nick Nolte.
Turn us down.
Sir Nick Nolte. Well, Sir Rucker Howard.
Turn us down.
All for the same role.
Yeah, this year. That's it, no. All right, that's what it's time for. Oh, wait! I love it. I love it. We go with it. Go ahead. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, would you like a copy of CD? If you have a multi-disc player, put this in with maybe a Tool album. Or something by MC Hammer. So what do we have for a question?
What is your favorite phrase you've ever said in like your whole voice acting career?
What is my favorite furries? And I don't want to answer that so bad, and then I realize you said phrase. So what's your favorite line that one of your favorite Bodie?
I think mine, the one I find myself repeating a lot just when I'm driving or something, is nobody has the spring break!
I got to think of that one actually. Come back.
Mine is when, every once in a while we'll make a line that just falls flat. It's usually a narrative exposition line. And every time you hear it, you want to die. You want to just crawl up to a little ball and have everybody ignore you. And it is Billy going, "Can we just use this, please?" That's it.
I'm drawing a blank.
Okay, no problem. Hey, music! What? Here we go. I'll turn around. Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Question for you guys.
Wait a minute. Freezing. Welcome.
So, you guys have
I think there's 11 songs, maybe. Rock music.
you guys have a phrase that you found that has been adopted into your lives outside of the show, from the show?
But we do it back the other way around. Yeah. We've been talking about things being Batman for years. And then we include that.
So bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite new thing that I've had to say this year was, "It's supposed to be like Khaleesi!"
Yes. You're welcome. How about some music? All right. That's right. There it goes. He's slim. That's you decide. I want to crawl over bodies. From the back. That's right, it's all real own stuff. Ooh, what a team. Everything's going well. Hey there. I'm just going to sit right in between you. Don't you worry about that. There you go. It's got a booklet with lyrics in it. Boom. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
So what is your favorite curry?
I like the Airsoft's furry, the furry that doesn't want to be a furry but wants to just be a little furry. So, yeah, like jeans and a tail with a light at the end of it. That's my favorite furry. You can have ears. And yeah, I keep saying it's me. I guess I like male furries. Jackson, favorite furry. James Urbaniak, got a favorite furry.
Zach Galifianakis.
Jack. All right, I got one more CD and then Jackson's taking the audience. Who wants that so confusing. Fucking sunglasses, I can't see anything. Godzilla, Superman, what do you got?
I want to know how much.
That guy.
Hold on a time. All right. How much of the Rusty Venture musical did you guys actually write out?
You heard every line, and actually more than was written out. You probably stretched it.
We used the dance mix in the show.
Yes, we did. It was in the closing credits. And I just loop it. That's how short it was. Yeah. And I am
You want to
done.
sing a little of that for us? Well, I should go.
If you can't remember, sing One Night in Bangkok.
What was the ride? What was the wonderful, horrible ride? Like something.
You remember the lyrics?
I'm Rusty. I'm Rusty Venture.
Who's Rusty?
Who's Rusty?
Girls. Yeah.
Captain Butler going up to Retro. You bring weeks, please.
My question's actually for you, Jackson. What is it like to work with Chris McCullough?
I can tell you what that's like a whisper.
Doctors see better than that.
Let me tell you this, if you ever woken up from a dream and your midsection says it was a good one, 24/7, my friend. You don't know why it's good, but it's just good. Maybe it's just airing itself out, but it's not. It's Chris McCullough, and it's a dream.
Music.
Go deep, go deep. Center right, deep as you can.
This gentleman. Come around back.
I actually like the character Dr. Whitey, and then I realized you were picking on albinos, and that I was an albino, and I was slightly offended.
You don't say how I by the way,
I'm an albino, a real one, not a fake one. I didn't dress like this. It just happened. But I'm just curious, can you answer for your crimes?
What you're saying,
Albino awareness.
yeah, you're saying that if we put an albino on television, that's a crime. We should ignore them like they don't exist. Like, man, you just get one of PhD, man. That's no agree.
No, you should ignore us like no one says, but at least he's not a villain. I actually do like the character, so.
He's a good guy. He's based on my dad.
Wow.
His voice.
Are we gonna get to see any cool scenes with Dr. White? You're not abandoning him. I will see more of my Dr. White.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. In fact, there's a horrible albinism-based moment with him. We haven't talked about it in a while. It's albinism, and it's his kryptonite sometimes. So look for that. Yeah.
Hey, Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you come down on your way down here, grab some, get some gifts to the kids.
I got some.
You got some?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. There's a WC.
2 pages, please.
Hello. Hey, my roommate and I have been wondering, what's kind of the pause on the next season? Why does it take so much time between? I mean, y'all just like spending weeks and weeks drinking coffee, making up jokes, and pulling the best one. What's the pause between seasons? Why is that?
Masculine addiction.
Full-on exhaustion, contract renegotiations, busy with other crap. What else?
Lawsuits about whores and where their body parts are hid.
Yeah. Trying to quit smoking, couldn't write a damn thing for 4 months.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't. I just kept smoking. I wrote like
James, why didn't you write some?
That time I left the hub and I went to Europe for 6 months, so I never to work with you again.
Where was that now?
Let's talk.
Brought to you by Trevia.
It's over. You got
I want to slide around the job again. Are you flight D? Yeah.
for you guys. It's really dense with that long plot kind of thing. So better enjoy it.
What is that?
You have heart. Doc, I'm supposed to remind you about the side story from Comic-Con?
Are you a crappy Loki? Is that what
Real Loki let me their helmet.
You're supposed to do something to me?
I'm supposed to remind you.
Who's supposed to crack?
Hi. I'm supposed to remind you.
Supposed to? Wait, let's not even get into what you're supposed to do. Where is supposed to coming from?
We met.
What are you supposed to do?
Remind you.
From whom?
From you.
I told you, I came back from my future. Like a porthole, and I'm
No.
Okay.
We met at Comic-Con.
You're gonna meet Doc Hammer. First of all, tell him that Kurt Cobain killed himself. It's very tragic.
I will. I promise.
He'll freak out.
I'll bring it so he's braced.
The drummer seems to be able to make a band really, really good. I know it seems inconceivable. I gotta go.
Okay. First, I'm supposed to remind you of the boy who gave me Psy as a kissing gift from Comic-Con at 2 o'clock in the morning. And the second is, I'm curious about who Shore Leave and Colonel Gentleman's favorite man that they ever slept with is.
Colonel Gentleman has one. Astronaut Wally Schirra. Gentleman had a one-night chat with astronaut Wally Schirra. What? And Shore Leave, this notch is on the headboard, and that headboard is really unstable. It doesn't remember. He loves them all. All right, you want to? All right. Come back. Got it.
That's kind of record.
I was just wondering, what has been one of your favorite episodes to work on?
Favorite episode to work on? Wow.
Can't tell you because it's crazy.
That was your favorite episode to work on this season?
505.
I like the one where Orpheus was getting himself his own supervillain. I like Gilligan stuff. I like when Jackson and I do watching Ward. That crap, yeah. So that one was fun to work on. It's not my favorite episode. It's fun to work on. James.
Most recently, the aforementioned one where they go to New York and Dr. Venture gets the Broadway bug. I quite enjoy that. Because I got to sing and stuff.
That makes sense. Music! Let's all smoking!
I want to know, will we be seeing more of the Master?
I have a little thing I like to say every time I hear, will we be seeing more of?
I think that's what I
Yeah, but I still like to do it every time. I like to do it every time. And the short answer is, all right, fine, yes, okay, you will. But the long answer is, that's why you watch the show to find that out. You don't want to ruin it. You don't want the show now, like a crappy shorthand version of the show. You should be excited because the Master isn't on it. But if you're not, more H. John Benjamin. Is it a good sized man? Or are you going to
30 man on the red phone.
Good.
Post-apocalyptic world.
Oh, God.
Because that would keep you safe.
He would. Anyway, have we thought about making the monarch a parent?
We thought about it, shot that idea down.
Making the monarch a what?
A parent.
Yeah, that's a little shark jumpy. Think about it. Yeah, right? From a show of sound, you want to see you want to see the monarch be a parent. You want them to be forever just in love with Dr. Girlfriend and have it just be a beautiful romance. Yeah, that's our movie.
You want to see them have an abortion.
Maybe an accidental miscarriage where an aspirin-sized just found in the toilet. Let's all smoking! You go for it, did you?
I'd like to know, in Midlife Chrysalis, we never saw Dr. Venture actually beginning because he got spat all over them. One would assume Monarch, but he didn't mention Monarch. What was going to come out of the Chrysalis?
Jackson, can you paraphrase? I can't hear the...
In Midlife Chrysalis, when the Monarch was, when Dr. Venture was a caterpillar and then a cocoon, what would have come out if he hadn't been shut up with a name? I assume butterfly.
A beautiful butterfly version of Dr. Venture. You should have went with it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm making an addendum to the earlier question. I loved working on Midlife Chrysalis. That was like the first episode that Jackson and I wrote together.
That's true.
And that was fun. Favorite episode? That's his thing.
Did I give you a CD?
Oh, shoot. Let's all smoke! Let's all smoke it!
Looks like you want to. Doing that.
Well, it turns out it was hammer time.
I just wanted to ask, what advice would you all give Damon who wanted to start on their own show or get into the field of voice acting?
I'll start.
Yeah.
If you have a really good idea, and it's actually good, just keep doing it. Somebody will care one day. And if they don't, you might not have a great idea. I know it sounds horrible, but...
There's really the internet now, too. You can get anybody to look at anything.
Yeah. If you make something great, put it on the internet, people will find it. Getting paid is a different story. Now, for voice acting, I would just think about something else. It's not lucrative. It just isn't. Unless you like do the voice for Jeopardy or something where you can have contract negotiations. You just
Voiceover guy.
yeah, Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, you're replacing the world guy. Maybe you got something, but
My advice is to move to New York, get a roommate who's a cartoonist, who's a friend of Jackson Public's, and then meet Jackson Public socially, and then have Jackson Public just ask you to do a cartoon in a bar.
oh my God, don't do that. Don't ask us to employ you ever.
You guys really look like you're on an old talk show right now. Something about the lighting. And the smoking, of course.
It's smoking, isn't it? I'm really enjoying this electric cigarette too. Because by now, because I'm a heavy smoker, because I'm a bad person. By now, I would jump in for a cigarette, my head would be all swimming with phony hatred. But right now, this is relaxed, kind of.
Yeah, this is the best.
We gotta do this forever.
But I would reiterate seriously what you were saying, because that's what I was thinking. It's just you really can just create your own thing and put it out there for people to see. And I would encourage people, that's certainly what I would have done 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And and then just sort of start making stuff. And then by making stuff, you'll meet other people who make stuff. And that's basically how I got this show, because I just met people who were doing creative things, and it just worked out. So just put yourself in a place where you're making something.
Two things, James. Aren't you making something right now? Like, aren't you messing around with a bunch of stuff, making films and everything? You want to tell anybody about it?
Oh, well, I did just premiere a podcast called Getting On with James Urbaniak. And you can, there's a Getting On with James Urbaniak LinkedIn account, and it's also on the iTunes. And it's, I call it a fictional podcast, and it's basically a podcast where I play a character named James Urbaniak, played by me. And each podcast is written by a different writer.
Let's all smoke it!
Somebody back here. Oh, there's good people too. They got everything.
What do you got?
Gum. You trying to tell me?
You're getting a gift of gum?
That's not my gum? Alright.
Tony did.
I do have a question. Hi.
Place of PCP. Yes.
I would like to know who decided to give Dr. Girlfriend a man voice, and also who does the voice.
Who does the voice?
You're looking at the guy.
Believe it or not, this rather feminine man does the voice of Dr. Girlfriend. And it got a man's voice because it's funny.
Oh, look at this little gentleman back here.
Emergency.
Look at this handsome kid. What's your name there?
Where's Jackson? Everybody point to where Jackson is. I can't see him. Oh, no, I can't see him. That's too far. Lights in the eyes.
You got a question?
What's your favorite movie?
Wow. I like, my favorite commentary is Pirates of the Caribbean 2. It's both the writers, and they just humorlessly talk in character and say all these things about the movie that you never saw. Like, it looks like a Disney film, and they're talking about it like it's the Bible. It's the most fascinating commentary, but it also puts you to sleep, and I'll tell you why. Because you feel like you're at a party with these guys, and finally, you don't have to pay attention to them. You just, oh, I'm gonna nod off. Because I used to sleep. Commentary has sleeping, and it's not addictive. And besides that, my favorite films change with my favorite songs. So today I woke up thinking ABBA is like the best band that ever existed. I'm not even being ironic.
Right, so then Burial's Wedding is your favorite movie.
No, that's a bastardization of the great ABBA paradigm.
Still a sense of snow.
No.
That was a great trailer, played for like 2 years. I thought that movie would never come out.
Yeah. I like Silence of the Lambs a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great film.
One movie I'm really obsessed with and will watch repeatedly and just love every element of is All the President's Men.
Yeah.
It's a smattering for that. It's a great film.
I was surprised Silence didn't get more applause myself there.
It's classic.
So mine are Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Kill a Mockingbird, Train Spotting, and Rear Window. They all kind of you're too young for Train Spotting.
Thank you for your question.
I'm also I'm coming back. Here it comes.
I've got presents.
You got stuff?
Yeah, I'll leave it when they give it to Fred.
All right, hand off.
The stalemate and hang pillow.
All right, what do we got here? Stock again. He loves it all. There's Sergeant Adrian. Sit right down here. Rest my leg on. It's all bones. It's like a beige face wearing a suit. Right there, Sergeant Adrian.
So are we going to be seeing more of the clones or maybe a resolution?
Are we going to be seeing Clone Wars?
No.
I have it on DVD if you want to see it with me. He's asking for a plot way in the future. Like, are we going to have resolution to the clones? That we can't answer that, can we? No. You know why we can't answer it, right? We can't answer because that's what we do in the show. You're asking for something that takes place. You're asking for the answer. When you read a book, you've read a book, right? Right, and all these characters do things, and then they set things up, and you have expectations. You go to the last page and find out what happened. Yeah, and you put your shoes, wait for a series to be over, buy the last DVD, and see if that helps. Let's all smoking! Right on a second. You got it here? These two were doing the Go Team Ventures salute. So it was, I could not do. And I know you can't see me, but I'm bent over a chair, and my rear address, the welcome mat is out. I can totally see. Right?
I need to ask if there were any other kind of old series that you ever thought of parodying.
Herculoids. Yeah, Herculoids. Jackson and I, after doing just Microdot Masculine for a week and a half, thought we could take old Herculoid episodes and just put new dialogue on it.
When we first started, like, that's all it takes to do an adult.
Yeah, that's how you do it, right? That's how the shows are made.
Maybe a
actually able to take out Dr.
Who can kill Galactus? Galactus. Actually, you're going to learn, I know you don't do spoilers, but why not? What the heck? Maybe the audience, I'm feeling frisky. You'll get a little, that question might come up.
Oh, not this season.
Someday. Boom! It's awesome! Again, like this guy like dressed in green, and I can't get air. It's freaking me out. It's creepy, and I can't stop looking at his genital mound. Fuck it, you gotta raise your fears, right? You have to do this.
Sit on it.
So weird. It's like a frog. How are you? I'm fucking over. I'm gonna sit in your lap. I'm so bony, I don't know what to do. Okay. Go ahead.
Will Molotov Cocktease's chastity belt ever come off?
All right.
It already did.
Oh my God. I'm
She held it up in the prom episode.
Yeah, not only did it come off, but you're asking about if. Oh, God. I don't know how to say this any other way. I'm trying to be as creative as possible. Do you feel chastised? What if I give you a pump of an electronic cigarette with my spittle over? Would it make you feel a little bit better? Just one! Let's all smoking! Oh, y'all. I just gotta talk about that. The guy wasn't a big guy. So he had like this little leg and my two, like I don't have ass cheeks, I have these bones. So,
You have a pair of elbows.
yeah, apparently, end of leg things. And I started by thinking I could just sit on like Santa, but they spread and I was basically riding him like a human fence. It was, I will be thinking about that for the next year and a half. What's your question? And not funny. No. We discussed it.
All right, odd question.
But not that discussed.
Odd question, kind of two part. One, have you seen a show called My Little Pony Friendship is Magic?
I have not. But I have seen
We are seeing and Rex.
All right. Well, the other part was, if y'all have seen it, what would be your favorite pony?
Can anybody get near that? Either comically or seriously?
I have seen My Little Pony show because I have two twins, one's a 6-year-old girl.
And he's a bit of a brony.
What is that?
A brony. It was alluding to the fact that you might be a male fan of My Little Pony.
Oh,
They're
that's
called
what that
bronies.
is?
Bronies.
I've heard that.
Yeah, they
I can't keep them straight though, but there's there's a kind of evil.
Let's all smoking! I'm going to eat. Go long.
Poor people at front.
We know. I'll give it a shot. I just want to run it.
Thank you so much, Doc. So my favorite piece of swag that I've got from the Venture Brothers was, I don't remember if it was season 2 or season 3, you guys put out a limited edition t-shirt with each episode.
Sure.
Shirt club. Is there any other kind of shirt club or other fun thing in the future in store for us Venture Brothers?
Let's let their fans tell us. Should we do Shirt Club again? All right, maybe we'll do it again. You're quite welcome. Let's all smoking. I can make it. Don't worry. Don't start it up again. Hello. How are you? Mind if I just chuck myself right in here? Go ahead. Spread that over. That is my hand. You feel? It is warm. Go ahead.
Did you have a plan for the orb, or was it always just going to be broken?
I think the great plan for the orb was to have it be a letdown because it's the Venture Brothers, and if it's not a letdown, you got the wrong show. And that's kind of, there's something sweet about it, isn't it? This great big thing that could solve all the world's problems. Whoops. Broken.
Front row.
Let's all smoke it. Yeah, but they don't want me there because they feedback. All right, what the French toast. Hold on. Oh, there's a little piece of metal or something. I won't turn this up on.
How long is the show?
Come on, right?
So my question is, what's your favorite device or invention?
Favorite device and invention? Adventureverse.
I like the home foods. Always wanted the home foods.
Wow. Pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, nobody cares about Hover.
You would love the part where you were allowed to use Johnny Cash song.
Yeah.
I got you. You got you.
My favorite device was the shrink ray. It's given us so much. The shrink ray.
Nobody gets the shrink ray.
Is like, how we doing? How are you right here? I don't want to walk anymore. What do we got?
Could you make a statutory ape shirt if you're going to finish your club?
Can we
That would have
make
been
it?
a great idea last season.
Yeah, Shirt Club is based on an episode airs, and then for a week and only a week after that episode, till the next one airs, we put up on a website that's impossible to find that shirt.
And loosely affiliated thematically.
Yeah, and then it'll have something to do with it super geeky. There's never like, hey, Venture Brothers or anything on it. It's just really kind of hidden, fans only kind of thing. And then we never release it again. Then somebody remakes them and puts them on eBay. Yeah, so the show's been done and we didn't bring Statutory Aid back. I don't remember that.
It was a gag gift that they gave to King Gorilla.
Oh, yeah. Would have been great. But it doesn't happen, that's all smoking, all right? Yes, hello. This sitting next to the person who asked this question earlier, I like this area because it's a little bit of an alleyway. It accommodates my life frame.
Hi. If you could cosplay as one of the characters, any of the characters in the show, who would each of you be?
Unfortunately, if I was in a pinch and I really had to cosplay quick, obviously Pete White. Let's not be stupid. That's not that hard to do for me. But if I had a lot of planning time, I think I would like to be.
Still have that crappy 21 costume.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I got a fat. When I did 21, I got a fat suit, and then we gutted the couch and put it in there. So it was like a fat suit and a couch, and it was still. I still looked like an idiot. I didn't look big enough. And I had this like little fist coming out of the top of it that serves as my head.
James, who would you cosplay?
I think I'd be Dr. Venture, but Dr. Venture, when he went to the strip club with Brock and wore the toupee. The rest is back kind of look.
Yeah, I agree.
No glasses.
I have another question here.
That's bringing 2 years tax. What
Time's up, sorry.
are your definitions of Dr. Ross Venture?
We get it.
Oh, a rusty venture. What do we think it is? We've been asked this many times.
I don't like to.
You don't like talking about it? I don't have an actual definition, but I did like just to listen to. Colonel Gentleman's disgusting.
Yeah.
Then we stopped thinking about it. It's foul.
Mine usually have to do with the adventure side. Like there's always, a snorkel or a barrel involved.
I totally agree.
Yeah. One left. This is it. This is it.
So do you guys you like waffles or pancakes?
Pancakes.
Oh, no. Pancakes all the way, right?
Yeah, pancakes.
Blueberry impossible.
I don't like syrup on mine. I like my pancakes dry.
Yeah.
I don't taste the cake. I like tasting the cake.
You like them skinny? Super skinny?
Oh.
With bacon on the side.
I know I don't like the medallion silos. I don't eat bacon. I just like a stack of 3 pancakes that are the size of a pancake on television.
Right.
Like, what is the standard pancake?
Yeah. That's our last question. We gotta wrap it up.
That was a good one.
That was good. Thank you.
We'd like to thank you again.
do that unless you want heart disease, which I kind of do. Like to have grips on my own slow down, and I wanted to include a tracheostomy.
And remember, the prank calls on Dr. Herman's new comedy CD will make you weep with laughter.
We got a Halloween special coming. We don't know when, but it's
It should be close to Halloween, and then
season 5. I don't know.
about the beginning of next year. It's a few months. It's not so bad.
We wrote the first one last, so we have to wait till we go all the ingestion to Korea.
I swear you really like this one. It's really dense. It's so dense that if you don't like it, we're never going to make another season. We've got a little too far. And somehow we're doing something somewhere.
Yeah, we don't know where it is. Somebody told me.
Do you remember that? Anybody that wants us to write our name on a card with a picture that is related to our show?